Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 8 maths. So you can find all the lessons on amestudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter functions, and the lessons we're going to cover today are constant rate of change, evaluate a linear function, complete a table for a linear function. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is constant rate of change. So let's just start with the first lesson. So here I'm on grade 8 maths. The chapter is functions, and let's start with the first lesson, that is constant rate of change. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, let me go to grade 8 maths. Okay, it is the chapter. Okay, rate of change. No, we did rate of change. The next one is constant rate of change. We're going to start with constant rate of change. Okay, let's just start with the first. Just listen to me carefully. Let's start with the first example. This graph shows the distance Sam runs depends on the number of track practices he attends. What is the rate of change? Okay, so you have to calculate the rate of change. Got it? You are given the graph, and the graph shows on the x-axis you have the it shows the practices he attend, and on y-axis it shows the distance covered by the Sam. Got it? So we have to calculate the rate of change. Okay, so we have to calculate the rate of change. So for the rate of change, you need two of the points on the graph. Got it? So let's just select any 2 points on the graph. Got it? So here are the 2 points that are selected on the graph. They are, the first one is 0 and 10, and the second one is 10 and 30. Got it? These are the 2 points on the graph. They are 0 and 10 and 10 and 30. Got it? So you have to calculate the rate of change. So the rate of change is change in y divided by change in x. So you have to calculate the change in y divided by change in x. Got it? So change in y is 30 minus 10 divided by 10 minus 0. It would be 20 over 10. So the slope of the graph is 2. Got it? Let's just start with the practice question. We'll do the question on the board. Okay, let's start with the first example. The graph shows how the total number of stuffed animals Desmond has in his collection is related to the amount of money he spends on additional stuffed animals. Got it? What is the rate of change? So you are given a graph. The graph is on the x-axis you have the money spent on additional stuffed animals, and on y-axis you have total number of stuffed animals. Got it? So you have to calculate the rate of change. So to calculate the rate of change, you have to select any 2 points on the graph. Let's just select 2 points on the graph. Okay, the first one is this one, and the second one is this one. Let's just use these 2 points and calculate the let's just use the 2 points and calculate the slope. Got it? We are going to end at 7. I think you guys are not interested to learn. You guys are just interested in time. I know I have started at 6:23. Okay, let's just use this point and calculate the slope. So the first point is the coordinates for this point is x is 20 and y is 30. The coordinates for this point is, you can just check it on the x-axis, it would be 20, and on the y-axis it would be 30. So the coordinates for this point is 20 and 30. Okay, the coordinates of this point is, just match it to the x-axis, it would be 60, and when you match it to the y-axis it would be 40. Got it? So the points are 20, 30 and 60, 40. So let's just use these 2 points and calculate the slope. Let me just write down the points 20, 30 and 60, 40. Okay, the points are 20, 30 and 60, 40. So the rate of change is change in y divided by change in x. So here is the x coordinate and here are the y. So change in y is just subtract the y components. Y coordinate is 40 minus 30 divided by 60 minus 20. So 40 minus 30 is 10 and 60 minus 20 is 40. So it would be 10 over 40. Got it? So 10 times 1 is 10 and 10 times 4 is 40. So the slope for the graph is 1 over 4. Got it? And 1 over 4 is 0.25. Got it? When you convert it would be 0.25. So the correct option is 0.25. Okay, the next one is, this graph shows how the cost of Ali's graduation picnic depends on the number of attendees. Got it? So on the x-axis you have the attendees and on the y-axis you have the cost. What is the rate of change? So for the rate of change you have to select any 2 points on the graph and then you have to calculate the rate of change. So let's just select any 2 points. The first one is this one. Here x is 0 and y is 20, and here is the second point, and on this point x is 10 and y is 40. So let's just use these 2 points and calculate the rate of change. Got it? 0, 20 and 10, 40. Let me use these 2 points and calculate the slope. It is 0, 20 and 10, 40. 0, 20 and 10, 40. So you have to calculate rate of change. Rate of change is change in y divided by change in x. So the y components are 40 minus 20 and 10 minus 0. So 40 minus 20 is 20 and 10 minus 0 is 10. So the rate of change is 2. Got it? So the rate of change is 2. Got it? So the correct option is 2. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, this graph shows how total length Cora has knit depends on the number of nights she spent knitting. So on the x-axis you have the nights she spent knitting, and on the y-axis you have the length she knitted. Got it? So just select any 2 points on the graph and use them to calculate the rate of change or either slope. Got it? Rate of change and slope is exactly the same thing. So let's just select any 2 points. Okay. Okay, this is the first point. Here x is 0 and y is 40, and it is the other point I'm going to use. It is on x it is 20. On x it is 20 and on y it is 70. So just use these 2 points and calculate the slope: 0, 40 and 20, 70. Okay, the points are 0, 40 and 20, 70. So you have to calculate the rate of change. Got it? So it would be change in y 70 minus 40 divided by 20 minus 0. 70 minus 40 is 30 and 20 minus 0 is 20. So it would be 3 over 2 or 1 point something. Got it? So the slope is, I think it is 1.50. Let me just use the calculator and confirm. 3 over 2. It is, yes, it is 1.50. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. So let's start with the next lesson. The next one is evaluate a linear function. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is evaluate a linear function. So that let's start with the first one. Use the function b equals r plus 2 and find the value of b when r equals 5. Got it? So the linear function is b equals r plus 2. B equals r plus 2. You have to evaluate the function for b when r equals 5. Got it? So just replace the r in the function and calculate the value for b. So it would be 5 plus 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Got it? Yes, 5 plus 2 makes 7. That means b equals r plus 2 has the function b equals 7 when r equals 5. Got it? Let's just start with the practice question. Okay, use the function u equals a plus 9 and the value of u when a equals 10. So u equals a plus 9. U equals a plus 9. You have to evaluate for a equals 10. So just replace the a with the value. Got it? It would be 10. So 10 plus 9 equals 19. Got it? So that means the value of u is 19. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Very good. Okay, the next one is use the function c equals a plus 3 to evaluate to find the value of c when a equals 4. So just replace the function, replace the in function, just replace the a with the c with the value, a with the value a equals 4. So c equals a plus 3. Yes, it would be 4 plus 3 equals 7. Got it? So the correct option is 7. Okay, j equals s minus 1. Okay, so you have to calculate j equals s minus 1 and s equals 5. Just replace the s with the value 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1 equals 4. So the correct option is 4. Just select the correct option and move on to the next one. Okay, the next one is n equals f plus 8. So replace the f with the value f equals 2. So it would be 2 plus 8. So 2 plus 8 equals n equals 2 plus 8. So 2 plus 8 equals. So replace the f with the values. It would be 2 plus 8 and 2 plus 8 equals. Very good. That would be 10. That means n equals f plus 8 equals 10 for f equals 2. Got it? Okay, the next one is use the function b equals u minus 2. Find the value of b when u equals 5. So replace the function. And the function just replace u with 5. It would be b equals u minus 2. So it is 5 minus 2, and 5 minus 2 is very good. That would be 3. Okay, the next one is s equals n plus 10. So to find the value of s when n equals 6, so you have to replace the n with a 6. So it would be x equals n plus 10. So 6 plus 10 equals 6 plus 10 equals, yes, very good. That makes 16. So the correct option is 16. Just replace the variable with the value and evaluate. Got it? Okay, the next one is y equals k plus 7. Use the function y equals k plus 7. Find the value of y when k equals 4. So just replace the k with the value in the function. So 7 plus 4 equals, so it would be 7 plus 4, and 7 plus 4 equals 11. Very good. So the correct option is 11. Okay, the next one is use the function g equals a plus 4 to find the value of g when a equals 10. So just replace the a with the value. So g equals 10 plus 4, and 10 plus 4 makes, yes, 10 plus 4 equals 14. So it would be 10 plus 4, and 10 plus 4 makes, very good, 10 plus 4 makes 14. So the correct option is 14. Okay, the next one is use the function m equals n plus 2 to find the value of n when find the value of m when n equals 4. So just replace the n with the value to be 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 equals, so it is, very good, it is 6. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is h equals c plus 1. So c equals 10. So what is the correct option for h? 10 plus 1 equals, Replace the c with the value, so 10 plus 1 equals 11. Okay, k equals z minus 3, so z equals 6. So it would be 6 minus 3, so 6 minus 3 equals yes, 6 minus 3 equals 3. So the correct option is k equals 3. Okay, the next one is use the function h equals d plus 6 to evaluate the value, to find the value of h, where d equals 7. So just replace d with the 7. So it would be 7 plus 6, and 7 plus 6 makes 13. Very good. Okay, the next one is use the function g equals q minus 4 to find the value of g when q equals 7. So just replace the variable with the value. So it would be g equals 7 minus 4, and 7 minus 4 equals, very good. When q equals 7, the value of g equals 3. Got it? Okay, use the function g equals r minus 6 to find the value of g when r equals 7. So it would be, replace the r with the value, it would be 7 minus 6. So 7 minus 6 equals 1. Got it? That means g equals r minus 6 is 1 when r equals 7. Got it? Okay, the next one is use the function w equals j plus 5 to find the value of w when j equals 7. So you have to replace the j with the value. So it would be w equals 7 plus 5. So 7 plus 5 equals so just replace the j equals 7. So it would be 7 plus 5 equals 12. Got it? Okay, they are very easy. You can complete the test by yourself later today. Got it? Let me just move on to the next one. The next one is complete a table for a linear function. So let's just move on to the next lesson. Complete a table for a linear function. The linear function is whenever you have a function like this, b equals a plus 2, like you have you have just all the variables have just one, the degree 1. Got it? Degree 1 is all the variables have the all the variables have the exponent 1. Got it? Not 2, like b equals a plus 2. Got it? That is a linear function. Got it? Okay, complete the table using the function. So b equals a plus 2, a equals 2, you have to calculate the value for 2. So it would be 2 plus 2. So that means the missing value is 4. When a equals 2, the value of b equals 4. Let's just start with the test questions. so that we can solve them. Okay, each shuttle bus has 10 passenger seats. Let B represents the number of shuttle buses and S represents the total number of passenger seats. Complete a table using the function S equals 10b. You are given the function that is S equals 10b. And you have to complete the table. S equals 10b. Okay, let's just see the table. Okay, for which value of b equals 1 and 2, you have to calculate the values for 1 and 2. Got it? So just replace the equals 1. So first I'm going to replace b equals 1, so it would be 10 times 1. 10 times 1 is 10. That means when s equals 1, the function has the value to 10. Got it? Okay, when s equals 2, it would be 10 times 2, and 10 times 2 is 20. That means when s equals 2, the value of s equals 20. Got it? Yes, that is option number. The missing values are 10 and 20. Okay, the next one is the sea turtle at a zoo is 7 years old, then the stingray is, let S represents the stingray's age and T represents the turtle age. So T equals S plus 7. S plus 7. Okay, let's see what value of S you have to. S equals 1. You have to calculate the missing value for S equals 1. So just replace that by 1. So it would be 7 plus 1 equals 8. That means when S equals 1, the value of T equals 8. Got it? The correct option is option number 1. Okay, in every Olympic event, three medals are awarded. Let X represents the number of events and Y represents the number of medals awarded. So complete the table using the function Y equals 3x. Okay, you have to calculate the missing values for x equals 1 and x equals d. Let's just replace x equals 1, that is y equals 3 times 1, and 3 times 1 is 3. Got it? The second one is 3 times x, and we have to calculate for 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. So that means the missing values are 3 and 9. Got it? That's option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? We don't have the values 5, 6. We have 3 and 9. Okay, the next one is Winton's spicy Brackets come in packs of 4. Let P represents the number of packs and B represents the total number of brackets. Complete the table using the function B equals 4P. B equals 4P. Got it? You have to calculate the missing value for P equals 4. You have to calculate the missing value for P equals 4. Okay, just replace the P with 4. So it is 4 times 4, and 4 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 16. Got it? That means the missing value is 16. So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is Nathan's parrot is 4 years old than his cat. Let C represents the cat's age and P represents the parrot's age. It is P equals C plus 4. Okay, so you have to calculate the value of P for C equals 4. Got it? Just replace the value 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. Got it? That means when cat is at 4 age, The parrot is 8 years old. Got it? So it would be 8 is the missing value. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. So to stay healthy, Rosa runs 5 kilometers every day. Let D represents the number of days and K represents the total number of kilometers Rosa runs. So K equals 5 days. So you have to calculate the missing values for K equal 1 and K equal 4. D equal 1 and D equal 4. Just replace the D with 1. So it would be 5 times 1 is 5. And when D replace 4, so it would be 5 plus 5 times 4 is 20. So that is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, an electronics store has 10 permanent employees who work all year. The store also hires some temporary employees to work during the busy holiday shopping season. Let A represents the number of temporary employees and B represents the total number of employees during the holiday shopping season. Complete the table using function B equals A plus 10. Got it? So you have to calculate for A equals 4. So it would be 4 plus 10. So 4 plus 10 equals 14. Got it? That means I have the total employees that are 14. So option number 1 is the correct option. The sea turtle at a zoo is 6 years old, then Stingray's is. Let S represents the Stingray's age and T represents the turtle's age. D is equals S plus 6. You have to calculate for S equals 1 and 2. So 6 plus 1 equals 7 and 6 plus 2 equals 8. That means the missing values are 7 and 8. The correct option is option number 2. Got it? Option B is the correct one. Okay, so you can now complete the test by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 8 maths. The chapter we were working on is linear functions actually. And the lessons we have covered today are constant rate of change. Then we started the new chapter that is evaluate a linear function. And the one we just completed is complete a table for a linear function. Got it? Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.